tip it off, yo. We going coast to coast. Give me the rock, tick tock, get the buzzer, it goes. Burst to the rack, flush it down like that. Bring it in the paint, watch me swat it back. I'm giving y'all delight when I take my flight. Go on.
It's the Highlight Zone with Dave Saseski and Justin Dirks.
Show me the highlights.
Is that you rapping there, Justin?
No, that was you. That was me.
Welcome into week 8. It's week 1 of the postseason, though, for boys. Justin, we've already seen some upsets, including Grand Blanc falling to Oxford on Wednesday. Maybe we see more upsets tonight. I don't know. We're approaching March after all, right?
March Madness. It is upset season indeed, Dave. Tonight it's all about winning that district title and advancing to regional play. For the week 8 game of the week, it's two 16-win Flint squads battling it out in one of the loudest environments I've ever been a part of. It's the Hawks and the Chargers in our game of the week. We head to Goggins Fieldhouse. Powers looking for their 4th district title under head coach Zach Collins.
What's going on there?
Hawks head coach Ronnie Jenkins looking to play spoils in front of the loud Chargers home crowd. Shout out Angie there. This game tied up at the half. Third quarter we go. Drew Simmons gets the long range 2. Chargers pull within 3, 40-37. Then number 2 on the other end, Jody Jackson shows off his moves, driving the lane for the basket. Hawks up 3 again, heading into the 4th. Then Dre Walton wrestles the ball away and sends it up court to Eli Sturgis. He knocks down that 3-ball from way downtown. And this place erupts as the Chargers retake the lead 44-42. But Jordan McClain has a 3 of his own in his back pocket. Back and forth we go. Then here's where Hamity turns on the gas. Steal and the finish from Xavier Murray. Very nice. Then Jackson finds Nakeon Blythe in the corner on the no-look dime. Look at that. That's money, and the visiting crowd is fired up. Bench loves it. Hawks go out front with a 10-point lead, 54-44, and they don't look back from there.
Wow.
Hamity pulls off the 65-49 victory, earn that coveted district title trophy, and advance to regionals. After the win, Coach Jenkins spoke about trusting in his team to get this win.
Man, I just want to say we're blessed, man. We worked hard, trusting our preparation, and then came out and handled business. We played tough defense, ran them up the 3-point line, and now we go to the next round. 1 game at a time. 5 more to go.
More hoops out in Goodrich now. Martians hosting 17-win Pontiac for the District 62 championship in a spot in Regional 16 play. We start in the first. Martians attacking the rim as Isaac Valley hits up Dominic Milaragni on the bounce pass down low for the first basket of the game. More post play here. Miles Washington finds Anguson under the rack. Tie game at 4. Now Anguson doing it again. He gets the assist off the pick as number 3 drains it from 3. We're tied at 7 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter here. Valley with another dime to Jensen LaPlay, showing his skills inside. Yeah, forcing a Pontiac timeout on the run there. Martians fired up heading into the second quarter. Then Anguson again returns the favor to Washington, coming up for the layup. Home team up 2. Now watch Washington take control of this possession at half court here. Looking like a point guard, driving left all the way to the rack here. He's gonna get this opie-dope off the glass. Look at that, that's money. Martians pull out the incredible 2-point win, 57-55, to earn that District 62 trophy. Next up, regional action against Yale at North Branch next week.
They went over the new standard for District 81 finals. Clash Warriors on their home court hosting the Railroaders. How do you not love that name? Second half, Warriors cruising. Deion Wright shakes the defender, then sinks the turnaround. Jay up big with that bucket, but the Railroaders, they work hard. Ari Osinek splashes in the 3-ball. Duran not going quietly. They come right back and initial miss, but however, the rebound here, 2 offensive rebounds. Eventually, Travis Hall will get the putback deuce, and then Lucas Goodman is able to keep the handle. Watch this. You think he loses it? No, he says, why not just pull up and hit the jumper right there? He connects, but the Warriors and their defense, too much. C.J. McDaniel's going to come up with the steal, and he'll try to dunk it, just coming up just a bit short. His teammate Marcus Hopkins cleans it up and probably gives him a bit of grief like you would, Mick Justin. A lot to smile about for Flint Elite as their district champions, 78-38. Over to Genesee for the District 94 matchup between 2 familiars. The Mendel Tigers matching up with the IAF Phoenix. First quarter, no score, but not for long. Defensive breakdown for the Tigers. IAF's Dario Felder practically walked to the bucket there. We'll say he jogged in for the bucket. Yeah. But the Tigers played this one close. Landon Mattis finds Breon Baker for the 2 in the paint. And then Ashton Rodriguez, watch this pass over here. Nice cross-court dime to A.J. Patterson. he's not missing that. Patterson with the long-range J ties it up, and the Tigers playing perhaps their best game of the season. Swinging the rock around until Baker is going to drive to the hoop, and he'll get the hoop and the harm. 2-point Tiger lead at that point, but the Phoenix showing what's made them so good this season. Felder splashes in the triple from the wing, and then how about one more time here on the other side? IAF is your district champions. They win this game 59-55. Well, it's time for a quick break, but when we return, it's the Saginaw Clash in Flushing. It was the Heritage Hawks and the United Phoenix battle it out in District 3. Catch the action when the Highlight Zone continues.
Welcome back to the Highlight Zone, everyone. Week 8, let's get into some more district play on the hardwood. With a win tonight, just 5 games left to go to that state championship at the Breslin. 2 Saginaw teams hit the floor to battle it out for the District 3 trophy tonight, Dave, and a spot in Region 1 play.
Yeah, these two met last season in the district round, with United coming away with a 5-point victory. It's a fierce rivalry renewed tonight over in Flushing.
Gotta love it.
This one would live up to the hype. We're going to pick it up in the third. Phoenix up 8. How about this? Dion Quavius Hardy finds Akeel Blaine in the paint, and he rises up with authority for the dunk. 10-point lead. Then Jalen Cooper, we know him, looking to provide a comeback. He'll drive, absorb the contact, and get the free throw. However, the deficit at 8. Late third, loose ball. How about this? We've seen it before. Jamarian Williams gets it up to Parham, who answers with a hoop and the harm of his own. He answered, game high 25 for the junior, 11-point United advantage. Fans loving it tonight. It was packed. And then in the fourth, Parham is going to almost lose the ball here out of bounds, but catches his footing and then hits the three-pointer. 12-point Phoenix lead at that point, pulling away. Late fourth, Hawks battling still, though. Aiden Lindsay, he's a nice player. Strong drive and the finish, but too little too late. How about this? Bland he says, time to turn off the lights and start the bus here, Justin, because that's another dunk. 76-64. District champs for the first time in school history, but the 10th time for Coach Taylor, who spoke on the huge accomplishment.
That means a lot. You know, what this team battled through, the ups and downs, nobody gave them a chance. You know, Heritage is a great team. Coach Reynolds does a great job with them guys, man. And our guys, man, they came to play. They battled. This is what it's all about, tournament basketball.
Congrats, Coach Taylor. That makes the drive to Saginaw a little bit easier. On to District 37. These district playoff games are supposed to be neutral site games. Garber hoping they can use the home field advantage they played into this week to their advantage against a 3-loss Freeland team has their number this season. Falcons, though, getting off to a fast start. Pair of threes by Wilson Huckabee and Connor Lisecki puts the Hawks up 6-0 in a matter of seconds. Then senior Lucas Schaefer with a long 3 from the top of the arc. Not to be outdone, though, Cody Cedarberg drives with the fadeaway. That's
okay.
Smooth. Freeland, though, still firmly in control. Fast break buckets here. That sprint for the easy layup tells you how the rest of the night went. Falcons take down Garber on their own hardwood. 84-48 your final.
Well, over to Clio for the District 38 final between Frankenmuth and Caro. Early first, long board is going to come down to Caden Summerfield. And Summerfield has been pretty special. So is Cash. He'll go coast to coast for the 2 there to put Muth up to. Tigers, though, they come right back down and move the rock around Ethan Kocher, who bullies himself inside there for the bucket. But the Eagles, they take flight. Muth works it to the paint to Summerfield again, and he hits a nice short hook. Lead at 4. But it's climbing, Justin. 6 steals in the opening quarter for Muth. Wow. They get one here. Landon Jacobs with an easy layup, and they would force the Tiger timeout. It's early, and they're showing why they're 23-1 in the season. And later in the quarter, Jacobs up court to Cash Tedford, who up fakes the defender, then splashes in the 3. 30 points on the night, 12 in the opening quarter. Muth cruising, but no mercy tonight. Tedford with the Jets. He'll take it for the transition bucket. Frankenmuth, your District 38 champions. They win 63-34.
Turning defense into offense. Love it. One of the tightest games tonight here. Division II matchup between Mount Pleasant and Midland Dow. Fourth quarter, it's a 1-point game. Oilers looking to stretch that lead. Sophomore Jaden Lang with the hopper there. Nice play. Chargers saying we got hops too, though. 6'6" senior James Anderson from the outside for 3. It was a game full of mirror moves that kept things close. Oilers senior Zay Rodriguez hitting a triple of his own, shooting all around, and it go nearly to the end with it. Under a minute to play now, Wynn Daigle driving for 2 to bring it back to a 44-42 game, but to Midland's misfortune, those would be the last points they score. Mount Pleasant with a pair of runaways and drawing fouls as time inched closer to 0. That put them up 50-42 for the victory. And after that win, we caught up with Zay Rodriguez and Oilers head coach Dan Shell.
We really wanted to win this, and we all came together as a team to give what we wanted. This is a special group, man. Keep this train going for as long as we can.
We had a bunch of kids that were new, 4 sophomores. We had really 1 or 2 guys that had any varsity experience. It's a bunch of competitive, tough-nosed kids that just have found ways to win all year long.
Oilers now head to Gaylord on March 3rd to take on Division I Marquette. Gotta love it. We used to work at Marquette. Now it's time to check in on our Spotlight scoreboard. Taking a look at more boys district title action on the hardwood tonight. How about this? 8-win Oxford keeps that playoff Cinderella story alive.
Big
56-52 upset win over Davison District 25 championship. Gotta love it. Then Reese taking down Michigan Lutheran in a close 31-28. That's a defensive battle,
that's defense right there, man.
District 95 final there to advance to regionals. Novell Catholic gets the dub over Sacred Heart, 55-50. Your final for the District 111 trophy. A lot of close games tonight. Well, a lot of blowouts as well. Pinconning wins the District 72 title, 45-42. Win over Sanford Meridian there. Then Harbor Beach winning by 18 over Cass City. District 6 trophy is theirs, while Beale City dominating Beaverton, 51-23. Only 23, man.
Good offense, good defense.
Both ends on the floor. The District 71 trophy is theirs as well, and they get that spot in regional action.
How about this? For the play of the night, how about a bucket that didn't count? But wow, is it worth a look? Check this out. United Deonquavius Hardy with the drive and the bounce that somehow goes in some way. Take another look. He'll lose the dribble, yet it finds its way. And this is your first time seeing this right here. I say that's our highlight of the night. Somehow, he's a magic man. It went in.
Look at that, incredible.
Hey, how about Fan Zone? It's back, and the final student section is officially headed to the postseason bracket this week. It was Saginaw Heritage, Flint Elite, and Flint Hamity battling for the last spot, and the Hawks are flying in. Hamity pulls a 42% of the vote, narrowly edging out Flint Elite to punch their ticket. That means the Fan Zone postseason field is set. We'll reveal the full bracket next week with seeding based on total votes received. And the best part, you'll be able to vote your school student section all the way through to the playoffs.
Get those votes in, everybody. Now, on the collegiate hardwood out in Champaign, Big Ten Top 10 showdown, number 3 ranked Michigan taking on 10th ranked Illinois. They say they're the Fighting Illini. They had no fight against these Wolverines. Adi Mara tied for a team high 19 points while grabbing 5 boards and 2 assists. He only had 22 minutes of play. That's incredible. Morris Johnson Jr., the other player with 19 on the night, he had a double-double in the 84-70 rout on the road. They win the Big Ten regular season outright. Big Ten tourney on the way soon. Wolverines have their last road game against Iowa Thursday.
Helps when you're 7'2". Over at the state bowling finals today, it was a clean sweep for Kearsley in Division II. The undefeated girls capped off a dominant season in style, rolling their way to a state championship and finishing the job they started in the boys' side. Well, it's a dynasty, Justin. Kearsley claims their 4th straight title, continuing on the incredible run of dominance. 2 teams, 2 trophies. Kearsley Bowling brings home a double state hardware.
The Hornets bowling, incredible. I mean, 4 back-to-back-to-back.
I mean, if we're talking Tom Brady on the bowling alley, it's Jamison Veneer.
Jamison Veneer.
And then his sister, she made states as well.
And I mean, head coach as well. It's a family affair with the Veneers. You love it on the bowling alley. But we got some more tonight or tomorrow on the mat.
Oh yeah. We got some state wrestling. We got a lot going on this weekend, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I know you're going to get a package and get that out to all the people out there. We'll update you where things are at, but hey, your favorite thing tonight? How about that dunk?
That dunk was incredible. And go Blue. Love Michigan going all the way.
Yeah, go Michigan. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Take care.